heading to the Maple building right now, and I realize it has been such a long time since I've given you guys an update, and there is so many things that have happened. So we're heading there now. I'm gonna show you everything that has been going on, and you're not even going to be able to recognize it because it has been so long. I think last time I showed the building, it had, I'm trying to think when that was. I believe it's when it was actually being built, so I don't think it had the roof on it yet. So now you guys are gonna be blown away because it does have a roof and shingles, and just wait till you see it. It's gonna be good. As I said, a lot has happened since you saw the building last. As you can see, there's still quite a bit of construction going on right now, so it's a little bit of a mess. But we finally have most of our siding on. Right here, we were hoping to have the whole front of the building done, or the whole front facing side, I guess I should say. But the windows weren't in, so they had to skip over that, do the other side of the building first. But now, at least the frames of the windows are in, so now they can actually put the rest of the siding on here. Here's all of our windows. We will take a look inside. There's still some things that need to be added to the outside. I'm not going to give it away, so you're just gonna have to stay tuned to see those videos. But our cedar trim, I think, looks really great with the contrast of the color of the siding. It's just really beautiful. And here are our 3 silos. So these are 20,000 gallon silos. Well, they hold 20,000 gallons a piece, and it's connected directly to our maple wood. So our maple woods is heading west. So if you go west, there's our maple woods, and everything flows directly right into our sap tanks. You can hear all the noise behind me. That's because we are located right on the main road. So if you were to vacation and you're going from New York City to Niagara Falls and you want to take the alternative route, meaning you don't want to pay any tolls, you're actually going to be going down this road. So we're right on a main route, which is really convenient for us because, yeah, if we ever decide to open to the public or anything like that, we have a really great location. Right now, that's not our plan, but plans change, so we'll see what happens. Just walking you around the back of the building now. As you can see, it doesn't have siding yet, but this is one of our large overhead doors. This is going to be where we load the trucks up with the drums of maple syrup once they're finished. There's a lot of grading and everything that has to go on yet here because you're gonna actually be able to pull the trucks around and back right up to the loading dock. So there'll be a loading dock here, and that way the trucks can be loaded easily. And I'm just gonna walk you around the entire building. As you can see on the side here, we have the cedar trim that's going to be going down on each of the corners, just kind of a decorative aspect of the building, but it's really beautiful. As you can see, it just adds more character to it. And then this is probably one of my favorite parts. So this porch, cannot wait until it's done. It's absolutely stunning. You can see the beams there. We have all sorts of plans. Like I said though, I'm not going to give it away, so you'll just have to tune in to our next update video whenever that happens. Hopefully I'll be a little better moving forward on videos. It's just been a crazy couple of months. Everything has just, like I said, it's been crazy. So haven't gotten around to it, but hey, we're here now, so that's all that counts. And then here is the front of the building, the grand entrance. And this is our progress so far. So I'm actually going to walk you through the building, show you what it looks like on the inside. Plus it's perfect timing because it's raining right now. So this is the entranceway. We have stamped concrete, Obviously, it is a construction zone right now, so everything is just really dirty, really dusty. And of course, once this gets finished, we're going to buffer everything all up, so it's gonna be nice and clean. But until then, you just have to deal with the dust in the construction zone. So now that I say that, you're gonna see more of a mess on the inside. But here we go. And here is the entrance to our building. If you look at the floor, Boxler Maple, that's us. And here's our building. We absolutely love it, obviously. But as you go throughout the entire building, when you look at the floor, as I said, it's pretty dusty and dirty right now, but we have stainless steel maple leaves all throughout. Just wanted to add a little bit more character. This was actually my brother's idea, and it turned out really great. Now I'm going to show you the setup that we're going to be having in the Maple House. I don't really know what to call it because our old place we called the Sugar Shanty, and obviously this is not a shanty, so you can't call it that. I always just refer to it as the Maple Building or the new building, and that's how my brother and dad refer to it as well. So we'll come up with a name at some point, but right now we just don't have one. So when you first walk in, obviously you're going to see the huge timber built beams. It's beautiful, and you can see we have it marked out, the grates. So this right here is going to be where the evaporator is. Then we have this giant back wall, which we're unsure what to do with that currently. So still thinking. Right here is our filter press. And then in the back is where all of our storage is. So we have our reverse osmosis machine, an area for that, so it's going to be located directly behind the evaporator. And then we don't have electric in here yet, otherwise I would turn the lights on. But here is our barrel room, storage room, the overhead door, which you saw from the back. Right here is our kitchen area, and that's going to be for canning syrup and making all those delicious maple goodies that will take place there. And then another thing that took forever, my brother did this. He put in every single light. Here, I'll show you the ceiling right now. So he put in all these lights, drilled out all the holes for them, ran all the wires, and that took quite a while. So I'd have to ask him how many lights there actually are because I don't know off the top of my head. And as you can see, so there's a hole right here. So you can see the recessed lighting here and there. And then there's 4 holes going across on each side. And that's going to be where we have some chandeliers. So it'll be really beautiful. As you can see, we have a pile of drywall. Haven't gotten around to that yet. And if you look back towards the entranceway here, you'll see that we have the wood beams going across. That's actually going to be a loft. So how this was designed is they wanted a place so that way when the kids come down, a lot of times we're boiling really late at night, and this way when the kids come down, if they're here, they can go. We're gonna have like a little setup for them so that way they can go up, take a nap, watch some TV, whatever they need to do to keep them occupied, just so that way when they get tired, like I said, they have somewhere to go and somewhere to nap, because it turns into really long nights and you can't really leave when you're boiling maple syrup. So if the kids are with you and they're tired, there's no place for them to go. So this way, they'll have an awesome area to hang out in. I'm going to show you an up close. This is probably one of my favorite parts, are the pegs in the timber that hold it all together. Thank you for tuning in and for coming on this little walkthrough of the Maple Building with me. I know it's been a while for updates, and I'm gonna try to do a better job at staying updated. There's so much going on and a lot of things that we're going to be doing to the inside that I didn't even tell you about because I want it to be a surprise. And that way, in case our plans change, I didn't put it out there and no one knows what we are going to do anyways. So that way, if we don't do it, it's not a big deal because I'm one of those people that if we say we're going to do it and then we don't, I just don't like that feeling. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, taking a walk through. We cannot wait to see you. And yeah, if we open to the public, I'll be sure to let you all know.